Alright, Don Scrapper here. We've been trying to figure out how am I supposed to get these motors apart. These are from the compressor. My boy said don't blow up his jaws, but I've been experimenting with how I can get the stuff off, and sometimes I'll leave this metal on, but for the most part we got most of the big part gone. Says, hey, you haven't got it all gone yet, you still got some metal on it. It's okay. It's okay if I leave a little metal on, you know what I'm saying, because for the most part I'm getting rid of the big steel, you know what I'm saying. I can get that off another point, another time. Actually, it doesn't take much to get it off. You just wiggle a little bit and then it comes off, but you know what I'm saying. So it's like, how you doing it? I'm actually pulling it all the way down to here, and I'm getting this aluminum shaft off. They don't all have that aluminum. They don't all have this aluminum thing, and so much steel, but most of them are aluminum on the older ones. I'm letting the guy cool down right now because I'm really working him. It's hot out today, so let me show you what I'm doing. So I put it in there, and then I put it, you can put it so it goes all the way around that lip, but what happens is it doesn't always peel all of it off. Sometimes it leaves that steel. So what I do is I put the edge of the cutter on where I need it to be, and the other one drops below that, and so it just peels it off. The other thing I want to do is I'm finding that I used to beat this center out of here, put it in there, and don't tell him I beat the center out of these things, because that's how this come out. But what I ended up doing is just right in the middle, jawing life in it. And you say, hey, what's that mean? Well, let me see if I find one that's still together. It'll split it like that, and it'll split it like that, and then the shaft will just come right out of it. There's still some aluminum on this stuff here, but I'd have to melt this all out to get the aluminum. So first off, he said he wasn't gonna put this in the iron and aluminum, and now he says he's gonna. So, but tomorrow he could change his mind. All right, so I just stick that in there, and then pow, this piece comes out, and then I just have to get that off, that little bit off. But I had quite a selection of them up here, of all these shafts, and so then I just, I can put this in a vise and beat it out of there. You know what I'm saying? I only got through four left. Four of them. I got 4 of them left out of probably 10, at least 10 or 12 they had sitting up here on the bench. And when you get done with that, beating that shaft out, you get this piece. This is this. You know what I'm saying? This piece is this. This is all, I don't know, whatever you call it. And then 60, 14, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 90. Everybody has their own little name for it. I just call it aluminum. And yeah, everybody has to. So that's what I got going on right now. I'm letting her cool down because she is smoking hot. And I got her running much better after I got running better. Well, this guy over here that I put another carburetor from Amazon, I forgot to put that little screw right there that holds the idle up, you know what I'm saying? So she kept stalling, so I got that. So like I said, I got some, they're in there, they're down in there. See, there's some right there that I should be splitting right here. See all these guys that I didn't take apart? That one I did. These guys here that I said, hey, I can't get them apart. I can get them apart. There's a few more down in there. I'm using my mobile. So let me get some more of those out. Here's some more. But for the most part, I'm getting most of those guys out. See, they actually, like, see, sometimes it breaks right there. But our concern was that I was going to blow up his jaws, and then we're going to have to spend more money on new jaws. But I think I'm going to be able to separate that little piece on the bottom. I know it doesn't. It's not much, and it's only 3 cents or whatever else a piece or whatever. But if I get a whole 5-gallon bucket of these, it's more than 3 cents. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying I got some more over here. These are all aluminum pistons. Of course, that's not aluminum, but this, well, maybe that's not even aluminum. That's probably not even aluminum. Some of them are aluminum, some weren't. Let's see. That's just, but that. Okay, that's got aluminum shaft and steel piston. So, anyways, I'm saving those because now that one's steel. Look at that. Hey, well, you gotta see it. That one's like even steel. So, hey. Yep. Like I said, we're breaking them down. This bucket's empty. I got that much there, and then I got this. Seems like a lot, but doesn't take long once you get going at it. Because I was totally unbolting the screws and all that. But yeah. We got a few more other than that to do still, but we're getting closer to the halfway point probably. All right, we'll put this one up for you guys to see it. So.